Namaskar friends. So today we are here with Mrs. Chidatmika Khatua, who is the face of women empowerment in Odisha. She is active into social entrepreneurship, into healthcare and many other facets. I am here with her and I am able to see only trophies and mementos here. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
So we would like to know more about Apnanka journey. How did you start, and what is the motivation, to go so strong every day?
I get motivation from the environment first, positive mindset. सबले किछि नुआ करिवार चिंताधारा always make me progress to do everything, something innovative. Journey start hela almost 1996. जेतबले माने beginning of my career, I'm saying, just pass out fresh from university. I got through a job of project called iron deficiency anemia and iron deficiency disorder, जोटा कि महिला और शिशु मानकर एडल्ट्स एंड गर्ल्स मानकर स्वास्थ्य रिलेटेड थिला जे आगुरु शुणुथिबे बहुत शिशु मृत्यु हार सब हुए प्रेग्नेंट मदर्स माने डिलीवरी कला बेल को डेथ हो जाए सेटा कौन हुए ना बेसिकली आयरन रो अभाव बॉडी रे जो हुए तो सेतबे गोटे 11/5 प्लांट फॉर्मेशन होथला सो आई वाज पोस्टेड एज ए नोडल ऑफिसर तो सही प्रोजेक्ट रे मो काम करथली एंड मो चाकरी लाइफ टाक भी बहुत एंजॉय करछि बिकॉज लॉट्स ऑफ लर्निंग आई एम पर्सन ऑलवेज टिल टुडे आल्सो मते कहबे जे आई लव टू लर्न फ्रॉम मते सेते बेले कोन से जूनियर सीनियर देखा जाय समथिंग गुड इन यू आई विल ट्राई टू मु सिखि जाय केमते सो दैट इज माय यू कैन से मो ब्लड रे अछि सेटा मु सिखिया को चाहे सब बेले तो सेटा हमरो चली थिला 2000 पर्यंत जर्नी 2009 रे मो ओडिसा को आसली आई वाज पोस्टेड इन दिल्ली तो 2009 रे ओडिसा को जतोला आसली फर्स्ट प्लान थिला जे गोटे निजर उद्योग स्टार्ट करिवा पई बिकॉज यस बहुत किछि मो सेता बेले माने प्रोजेक्ट थ्रू केमती स्टार्ट अप बिजनेस केमती कोन हबो फ्रॉम द सीनियर्स सो आई गुड corporates because that was more of the corporates fashion and all that तो मु सिखुतली सब तो स्टार्ट कली एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट रो एजुकेशन रे काहे की स्टार्ट हैला तार गोटे बहुत बड़ वैलिड रीजन थिला जेते बेले मो नोडल ऑफिसर थिली मो अंडर प्राय बहुत वर्कर क्लास मैनेजमेंट प्राय ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 500 to 1000 लोक जे कि सराउंडिंग इंटरव्यू डेली जॉब लाइफ रे बहुत जन को जॉब रोलिंग इंटरव्यूइंग सेते बेले गोटे दिनस मु लाकुना सब बेले फ्रेशर को पाखरे देखे जे जिते बेले से पास करके आसंते एकेडमिक करियर प्रोफेशनल वर्ल्ड को से माने प्रैक्टिकल जो काम माने प्रोजेक्ट काम कि गोटे प्रोफेशन केमते डील करो जानि न थाते किंतु मोटा मोटा सर्टिफिकेट धरि के आसंते वेरी हाईली क्वालिफाइड एंड ऑल दैट तो सेठी मु भाबली देयर इज अ बिग वॉइड जोटा कि गोटे एकेडमिक वर्ल्ड रू जतबे प्रोफेशनल वर्ल्ड को जने के जाउची यूथ बेसिकली तो गोटे प्रोफेशनल ट्रेनिंग दरकार जोटा कि जतबे से इंटरव्यू पे जाउचंते दे विल नॉट ट्रीटेड बाय द एम्प्लॉयर जे ठीक है कुछ नहीं जानता तो सेटा को करबा पे हम कहले नहीं लेट मी स्टार्ट विथ द फाइनेंस एंड अकाउंटिंग सो फाइनेंस एंड अकाउंटिंग बिकॉज एवरी छोटो बड़ उद्योग रे अकाउंटेंट तो दरकार सो माय इंटेंशन वाज व्हेन जहाँ भी हो पाठ पढ़ो कि जहाँ करो एंड इज यू शुड बी एम्प्लॉयबल that is the first and last you can say if you are not employable एते बड़ पाठ पढ़ी ये करी किछ न थाए even though सेमतेल तो न पाठ पढ़ी कि मधे भी एम्प्लॉयबल हो so that was my intention जे तांको प्रोफेशनल के ट्रेन करबा तांको एम्प्लॉयबल लाइफ रे विनर स्टार्ट करबा यूथ मास को so that's how I started then 2009 रू चलची जर्नी एज ए एंटरप्रेन्योर ताधरे बहुत किछि एजुकेशन रो टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम बिकॉज I feel जे एजुकेशन वर्ल्ड रे जे टीचर्स मैंने ट्रेंड हेबे देन इन दैट केस जाय कि तमे माने द चिल्ड्रन द नेक्स्ट जेन को तमे ठीक भाबरे ये करि पारिबो ट्रेन सो विल बी वेरी हैप्पी टू नो जे आर्यभट्ट रे हमें प्राय मोर देन 4500 टीचर्स को हमें करिछु बोथ आर प्लेस्ड इन वेरी वेरी रिनाउंड स्कूल वेरी नोन स्कूल्स गवर्नमेंट प्राइवेट करके हमें करछु सो that is you can say credit we carry today stand Aryabhatta Institute of Education and Technology जोटा कि हमें करि चलछु ता सहित मध्य आम गवर्नमेंट रो केतोटा प्रोजेक्ट करूँ वेलफेयर प्रोजेक्ट्स जोटा कि बेनिफिशियरीज केमती पाई पारे सेटा मध्य भी आम देखूँ मोर प्रतिटा एक्शन और एनी वर्क आई बिलीव people call me I'm a social entrepreneur. Why? Because any of the action I feel what is the social impact we are giving. So that's most important. Money तो समस्ते generate करछन, everybody doing the business. So सबबेले मु सेटा देखे जे what is कौन society को back होचे. Okay, you are earning, but what is the society is gaining out of that, out of your work. So सेटा गोटे सबबेले थाए जोटा कि पर्यंत भी चली we started with Aryabhatta which is running and then also 2009 रे जेतेबेले आमे ओडिसा को आसिलु my husband that time he was in Sir Gangaram hospital, he is a plastic surgeon. Then he was in Chandigarh, then couple of years he was been to US रे तांगर fellowship करे जाइतले in Mercy Group of Hospital. That time also आमे सी भी चेष्टा कले कि नहीं आमे बाहर सेटलमेंट न करके आमे बेटर कम बैक टू ओडिशा एंड डू समथिंग न्यू where people of Odisha will get benefit out of it. 2008 कथा कहूँ जितेबाला आम ओडिशा कॉस्मेटिक सर्जरी जस्ट आग पछर के आर्यभट्टा को स्टार्ट करथिलु ओडिशा प्लास्टिक एंड कॉस्मेटिक सर्जरी क्लिनिक सेतेबाला लोक ये एस्थेटिक सर्जरी कौन जान नथिले कॉस्मेटिक सर्जरी कौन जान नथिले छोट छोट ये प्रोसीजर पाई के जाउथले दिल्ली बॉम्बे जाउथले लाख रुपीस खर्च करथले सो आमर इंटेंशन रहिला जे से लाख्स को केमती आमर ओडिशा लोकन को सही क्वालिटी देई कि तब केमती हजार रे लोकन को देई परिबा. So lots of things I start. You can say we are the pioneer in the aesthetic surgery. जोटा कि I start कलु first through Odisha cosmetic surgery. So दीटा का दिन सब मते मोर very close to heart health and education. मो दीटा रे involved रहे and I enjoy that.
You came from a job to entrepreneurship. So how do you think that experience help you in getting accustomed with the organization employees को hiring to make सब कुछ because business is a entirely self oriented thing. आपण जेमती guide करिवे they will just follow that. So how that helped you into establishment of this entire empire?
I think it's a very big impact. मु तो कहबी जे भी सब स्टार्ट करिया को चाहछन बिजनेस आई थिंक दिस शुड डू ए जॉब बिकॉज कौन हुए जितेबाला व्हेन यू आर ए एंटरप्रेन्योर मीन्स यू आर द ओनर okay the owner when you are an owner or you are employer you should be multi it's not that one thing suppose देखो तो कौन पाई एटा बहुत जरूरी हुए when a enterprise started you should be educated about the finance you should be educated about HR you should be educated about marketing you should be educated about overall management okay so जोटा के बहुत जरूरी है जेतले when you are through to the job रे कौन हुए you have been under someone you observe the departments you observe the colleague you observe the work atmospheres a more सबो बेले जत्ते बेले भी उद्योग स्टार्ट करछि I in fact today also if you ask to my staff I never keep a employer-employee gap. I always say the person who interviewed, I take the interview, I said that today if I am allowing you to this organization, you take the ownership of that work, which is most important. You feel I am the owner, this is my hospital. That mine is give you the more responsible.
Exactly.
Because when I was doing the job, people call me, I am a joker. मत ओडिया रे कहते ये जोको झील जो थे लगी मैंने न सब मत भोक शोष मु भूली जाए बिकज दैट टाइम यू कैन से सेल्फ इमेज सेल्फ इगो जे मत किए कहे मत मत लाज लगे आई हैव टू प्रूव यंग समस्त चाहते जे समथिंग टू प्रूव सो योर एफिशिएंसी सेटा भी गोटे रहे ओके सो सब कौन हुए से कौन कि व्हेन सीनियर्स यू आर गाइडेड इफ यू आर डूइंग रॉन्ग यू लर्न फ्रॉम द मिस्टेक वी डू मिस्टेक everybody do the mistake so you learn from the mistake आ सेते बेले कोन हुए रेक्टिफाई करिया को ऊपर बॉस थांते so you inculcate the rectification process you knowledge you gain जोटा कि experimental directly इद्यगरे गोटे करा जाय when you are an entrepreneur okay तो सब बेले मु भी एडवाइस करे जो माने स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट करूछंती वर्क समवेयर लर्न द एनवायरनमेंट लर्न अबाउट द फाइनेंस लर्न अबाउट द बैलेंस शीट लर्न अबाउट द ब्रेक इवन Because unless until you learn that, you cannot run a, starting a business is not big deal. Sustaining, understanding and giving the value addition, scaling up is most important. जोटा कि बहुत जरूरी आ मोर सेटा सब स्टार्टअप जे मु ताको सेटा एडवाइस करे.
What do you think about the business market and the scope of business, new businesses coming up in Odisha?
Yes, there are lots of opportunities. See, I see sometimes, opportunity you have to identify. There are opportunities. Somebody that may be good opportunity for you, that may be not good opportunity for me. A person concerned should understand to identify the opportunity. जोटा आपण ପାଇଁ ठीक ହେଇଥିବ ମୋ ପାଇଁ ठीक न ଥାଇ ପାରେ. Okay, so you should have that capacity to understand whether the business is a plus point for you. For example, suppose I am running a health industry, okay, or education industry. आजिर business टा सबले गोटे growth करिवो जदि if you are doing a collaborative approach. See, today आमे कहूचे franchisee इटे नौचे, or we are doing a collaboration, joint collaboration. If you are doing a collaboration with a good association, then you are strengthened. And because कौन है सब जाक जदि मु कहबे I will do it, you will never grow. I doesn't really make you stand. It's we as a team. Suppose something good thing of you, which I know it will be give addition to my business, then I will definitely add you. So that you will work in our domain, I will work in my domain, and jointly it is a win-win for all. And today's business is that has to be. Suppose we are running a hospital, right? Sushruta Hospital and Trauma Care. We have got collaboration with Preston Care. We have got collaboration with BSQI. We give free treatments. Okay, we have got pathology collaboration with someone. Canteen we give some outsourcing. Then why we are given this? Because we confined as a hospital industry. We have to focus to the quality services. If you give the headache, mind that how I'll give a good food, then I cannot confine to these things. So it's always a collaborative approach, make you sustain and more scale up. And you give add-on to your basket. What is the more quality services or the health or treatment or modern technology you can add on to your basket.
I have always seen you busy in terms of so many businesses, so many events. So how do you manage, or how do you, I would say, what is the term or what is the definition of work-life balance for you?
The position which I am holding in many sectors, many organizations, like I am a president of Rotary also, I am a convener of Indian Chamber of Commerce, Education and Skill. I am president of Anti-Corruption Foundation. I am also president of Criminal Intelligence Bureau. There are lots of, and in fact recently I done a spokesperson of Sanatan Dharma. But for me, for outside, it is so many. For me, it is one. And my passion for the tribal culture, traditions, as I claim as a founder of India's first tribal queen. You'll be happy to know recently I got also recognition from Golden Book of World Record. Frankly saying, these things for me it is one, because I take out the time. Free terminology, I don't think that free time I do. This is not a right terminology for me. I take out the time because I like to do it. So I merge in some way. I know what time to give to hospital, what time to give to Aryabhatta, what time to give to my family, what time to give to, So every day I prioritize. Suppose today I know I have to give timing to Rotary, hospital and ICC, for example. So I'll number it, okay, this is the time today, settled. By chance, all of a sudden something happened, this is here and there.
Came up, so it's
Yes.
managed.
So when you take the responsibility, you have to do it. If you can't do it, don't take the responsibility. Simple as that. Okay. So you should know how to handle. That is called work-life balance. Yes, I say you should know what is they prioritize, then you handle, because you know that every day you are not going to do Rotary, or every day you are not going to do ICC, but every day what is your priority is the main domain business, which is hospital. This is Aryabhatta. So priority always do, and then segregate your timing and keep doing, and delegate the downlines. That is most important.
Exactly.
Delegation of the work and ensure that this has been done. Then you supervise.
Women, the real challenges which every woman, may it be a rural area or any urban area, the challenges of women might be different, but it hasn't it hasn't subsided. So how do you see it? Because society has come a long way, but still many times women struggle to come out of the household. Maybe sometimes they struggle for resources, equal education, and many other things till today. So what is your take on it?
You are very right that the women who are staying in rural area, even though I'll tell it's not only rural, I've seen the women who are staying in the urban area also. They're also not getting the right opportunity. You mean to say, means what I mean to say, opportunity is there. When opportunity comes, it doesn't say that it is identity. They don't identify it's a rural pocket I'll go, or urban women I'll go. No. Thing is, it doesn't reach to them.
Of course.
Okay. So I as a person always think how I can breach. If any void, how I can breach. I know my limitation, but always I try to do. Suppose a rural woman, I know the opportunity is there. I'll try to reach out to them and give them the knowledge that this is possible. Today my request to all the women who is having I can say they're getting the opportunity, or they're getting the platform, always see how you can help, give a hand holding. Say nothing gives in life success if you are going alone. Leader never go alone. Leader lead a group. Okay, so it is an inclusion. When you inclusion, it's also selfish interest. If I talk about selfish, yes, it is a selfish interest, because you are getting more strength than if you include more people along. You should be wrapped up by the good people or talented people, so that you go up and your outcome is also with less. That's called smart management. Exactly. Not hard work. I don't believe in hard work, the smart work. Because how it's possible when you take people, good people, talented people along. Suppose you identify a rural girl who knows, and you can give some training and give them the value addition who will utilize work, or you can scale up, do that. So that is most important. For that, actually we are I have a foundation called Adi Tribal Foundation. So basically that work for the tribal women to give them the livelihood. Recently we launched a tribal jewelry box to bridal box, so that they will generate the money out of it, and for their livelihood, their health and education. So thing is, how many days you will say that give me money? How many days you will beg? You stand as a beggar. So you have to be self-sustainable. For that, we did recently tie up with NCEY, National Cooperative Union of India, where they are doing a very good thing. We are forming the cooperative societies. I have given n number of ambassadors throughout the India who are going to the rural, talking to the women, identify the local what is available, how to scaling them off, understand that they are how they will give the market linkage. We are market linkage giving to the NCY. So lots of like this, things. I'm not doing alone.
Of course.
I've got many numbers of women who are with me, they understand the process and doing very good. So that's how the inclusion comes. And if you talk about the women empowerment, the true empowerment when the inclusion, equal opportunity. And opportunity, if it's not reaching to them, make them rich. You be the instrumental to opportunity to reach to those women. So we as a women stand for the women.
That's commendable. That's absolutely commendable, and that needs a lot of patience because the other women are maybe unaware or underprivileged or whatever the rural circumstances or whatever lack of resources. The circumstances arise because of lack of resources. I would also like to ask you, after achieving so much and being a part of so many societies, contributing so much to different organizations, what do you advise to young people, young youth, and of course young women? How do they deal with starting their career, and throughout their journey, what should they follow?
I think the young generation, I'll always tell, and in fact if you ask me truly, I also follow the same thing. There is nothing a magic which happened overnight. Success comes, it is a continual process. So learn as much as and scale up your knowledge with the present scenario. See, if you compare between before COVID and post-COVID, there are lots of changes. Technology has taken a bigger space, right? People are now those, due to COVID, many startups or many organizations just shut down. Why? They couldn't cope up with the present technology.
Of course.
They couldn't cope up with, the system, how to reach out. But for some of the people, it was a magic.
It was opportunity.
It was an opportunity. If you ask me, tribals, which I thought of before COVID, even though we did it our press meet in Delhi, to do it confined to India. But now I am global. I am connected with around 70 plus countries, and COVID has given me this opportunity. So that's why I told you that opportunity you have to identify, and you should have scale up your knowledge to cope up with that opportunity, grab that opportunity. Then only you will sustain and scale. So now technology is a market. AI, artificial intelligence is a market. So you use your business with this AI, that technology, then you will sustain in this present society. Because if a human being, nature is always they want something new, something, because we are always curious. By nature we always want to know something new, something extra. Mobile, when we go for purchase, we say, what is the features? Is there any extra feature? What is the new feature? That makes you interesting to attract towards that product. The same way, business is that. When a customer comes to you, that your USP, they have to say that you are unique, so that he will come to you or she will come to you. So what is your USP? Make your USP very confined, so that you stand unique, which is most important. I say this young generation, as much as knowledge you grow, take a good mentor. The right mentor in a business is very important, and who will guide you that, okay, this way you go, so that at least you will not dash or you will not fall.
How do you identify a right mentor for yourself? For me, for example, if I have to identify a mentor, so how do I find a mentor?
Same thing, like you have to identify your opportunity. See, there are people who you have to, again I say, you should have that spectacle with you to identify the right mentor. See, your domain, suppose you are working in a let's say education industry, you wanted to start a agri-business, for example, agri-business, because agri is a market. So see that who has excelled in that particular domain, and what is his background story. He has gone to the scratch to high level, or just birasat, father properties, just taking it forward, even though there is an innovation. But definitely I'll suggest that mentor you take it who has started from the scratch, because he or she knows the way, he has faced the hurdles, he herself faced the hurdles and overcome it, and he or she is the right mentor for you.
Definitely.
Because same thing you will be also going through. See, question paper is one for everyone, but how you answer is everybody's is different.
That is important.
So answer, you have to, her answer you have to take it, answer paper, but inculcate in your own style, then you will succeed. So mentor choose, while changing the mentor, take the mentor background, how he or she has come up. So that is most important.
So my next question would be for the I would say young generation, who are till today they are very much confused what to do, what not after the school education or college education, and the awareness around them into choosing their career comes from maybe the family or around the peers or the friends they are karuchanti to movie karne bhi. So how at that time how to identify what is this like passionate thing about me, or what is the right thing that suits my kind of personality? So how do you advise?
Gote time thila, the time where parents or anybody of friends or relative always used to advise either you go for an engineer or a doctor. Okay, that's the best life. But today the time has changed, opportunities is vast. So here I suggest the person concerned has to first understand. See, sometimes I have seen the students comes to me also. They confuse between the passion and the profession. Okay, suppose somebody is very fond of music. He said, "I'll make a professional career in the music," which is not right.
Of course.
Which is not always right, but maybe best for other as a professional. So first you have to scale yourself, listen to everyone, because you will get advice from many other things, but you sit coolly and understand what is basically your liking in the sense you're thinking that there is an opportunity, and if you add on to that value, or in terms of education you can do best. Suppose mass communication. You think you're a good spokesman, you're a good orator, you got a good visual appearance. So you are liking the media line. Media is also an opportunity. Okay. Then is the legal line. Are you liking the debating or updating and or giving a solution? Are you liking that? So you need to Kasturi Murg. I always explain that Kasturi Murg, Kasturi Vidhan, but Kasturi Koti Basanata Ashi. So ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ବାସନାଟା ଆସି ଜାଣିଦିଏ ଯେ ମୋରି ଭିତରେ ଅଛି, ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଶାନ୍ତ ହେଇଯାଏ. Okay, it is like this. So identifying the passion or a burning desire, and where कौन हुए लोक माने देखते छुआ माने जे okay, this is the person is my idol. They see that a person, suppose is an entrepreneur or a big media person or a big lawyer. So where your inclination is coming, then you choose your line to reach to there. What is the way you have to go? Which is the institution will help you? Who are the people who will help you or guide you? That is most important. People usually, what happens, opportunities so many, you get so many medias, social medias. Sometimes people get very, very confused what they do, even the parents also.
Of course.
Because their mamu gote katha kouthibe, sango sati gote katha kouthibe. So you take a decision. Don't be pressured that Bappa कहउछने मते डॉक्टर बनियार अछि तो I have to go biology ठीक होनथिबो. And we know that medical line is you have to be very voracious reader. If you are not a voracious reader, even the papa pressure, don't do it, because in half of the way you are not you're nowhere. And because time is very precious. I always say that don't spend timing, invest the timing. That is only the precious in our life. तो सेटा गोटे बहुत बड़ डिसीजन हुए कैरियर बेसिकली जोटा कि 12 पर नि आई थिंक माय डॉटर इज नॉट 12 आई एम आल्सो सेम थिंग बट आई नो व्हाट माय डॉटर इज टू बिकॉज इतने मते पेरेंट्स मानको भी एडवाइस करबी ए कथा बिकॉज मोर सपोज इफ आई आस्क मी माय एग्जांपल मोर दीटी झियो बड़ झियोटी मोर भोरासियस रीडर he always take father as a idol. For father is a doctor, so then father he take interest of operation these that. So I understood that this girl, if I put it in a medical line, and she is also confined. So identifying and parents should support also. But my younger one, she said no. She just take interest. She knows, okay, she likes to be entrepreneur. Oh, mama is an entrepreneur. She's doing multi-fish work. She's going to media. She's talking to so many people. She's doing the events. So she is confined to inclination to mama. Because, my daughter, 2 daughters, people have taken one daddy as a model, one ma as a model.
That's nice.
So, now, why I'm giving the example, this happened with every family, they take somebody as either daddy को नहीं थे और मम्मी को नहीं थे और मौसी को नहीं थे or somebody known को नहीं थे. So because the child see the surroundings, what is happening with the surrounding, environmental, what is the impact environment is giving. So say you parents should help the child to support to that line too. If doing divert, sometimes also they are very very small, they are immature, help them.
As you rightly mentioned that you're spokesperson to Sanatan Dharma, so I would like to ask, how do you see this westernization? We are very traditional people. We all have a very we are culturally very tied to तुलसी को पूजा करिबा हो कि many things, and then comes कि बहुत superstitions को attach करा है जे entire timeline रे, and now again things are reviving. So how do you see the entire
not
change?
Exactly, I don't agree the superstitions. We have, as a Hindu Sanskriti, we have got very rich culture and tradition.
Definitely.
I told you from the beginning that I am a person don't believe in I, because our Sanatan Dharma रे हमारा I शब्द नहीं, it's a we. भगवत गीता को जदि पढ़ेबा ना, जने जदि भगवत गीता को इनकॉलकेट करिबा and follow in the life, it is totally is a life learning. It's a science. देखो तो गोटे कथा हम कहूँ श्री मंदिर. Today we are talking about what? Women empowerment. Sri is who? Is a माँ लक्ष्मी. लक्ष्मी माँ जितेबाला पलैले छाड़ी मंदिर कौन ना चंडालुनी घरे खाई स्वयं श्रीहरि विष्णु दंडर भिकारी सी आम संस्कृति केते रिच. टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द एम्पावरमेंट. जिते गोटे वुमेन छाड़ी पलैले निजे विष्णु रास्तार भिकारी हो गले से कह जाऊँ वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट. वुमेन इज एम्पावर्ड फ्रॉम आर पुराण वेद. देन टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्वच्छ भारत. आमर संस्कृति रे अच्छी जोटी सत्यता से लक्ष्मी अच्छा. टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग द स्वच्छ भारत.
Definitely.
राइट. सेमती जेंडर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन कथा कहूचे. लक्ष्मी माँ जिते श्री मंदिर को फेरिले फर्स्ट कंडीशन करते जोटी उच्च नीच भेदभाव किसी
रहइबनी.
देन ओनली आ कंडीशन ही रिटर्न. सी केते रिच संस्कृति को हमें बिलोंग करूचे हमें. सो आई ऑलवेज बिलीव दैट आर रिटेंशन ऑफ ओन संस्कृति. Modernity is not to follow westernized. Modernity is to transform your own originality to the society. Our handloom, our grace, our originality, our namaskar, Gurujanakar Ashribad, it's not superstition. It's all science.
Of course.
जो मैंने बुझाते ताको superstition केबे भी कहबेनी.
Definitely.
So tribal भी जोटा कहूँ tribal, I always say they're not the beauty, they're the supreme beauty. They're just not the queen, this is the queen of queens. जितेबाला आदिरानी 2018 रे हैला तार गोटे भी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी. जितेबाला मु सर्विस करूथली कहूथली ना बहुत गोटे ट्राइबल महिला संगे इंटरेक्शन हुए. मोर हूँ कौन कि बहुत भल लगे मत गाँ को जावाई लोक मैंने कथा बुलवाई. आई लव I love roaming around, talking to the people. So से टाइम ट्राइबल महिला से तो फोन फोन नथिला किछि मोबाइल नथिला मते सब सजबाज करे देबे सब मु भारी खुशी जे ट्राइबल सब सजे बाजे कि जो कोन कोन पिदे दियंती मते फटो फटो तो उठियार नथिला से खुशी होबा कथा डांस पैंस कर से कथबार्ता करे संगे ना जब सिंगल जन को क्या डाक ना से आसबे डरिकी दे हाव गोटे फियर से कहीं फियर है से भावती जे आम बोधे जंगल फंगल अच्छु सो एम कौन बाहर सहर फर आसते बोधे किसी समथिंग एक्सप्लॉइट करदे कि कौन कर गोटे डरटा रहे एंड इट समहाउ मतलब हैपेंड इट हिच भी नॉट दैट हेनी डरटा इज नॉट फॉल्स तो से दिन गोटे मोर गोटे गोटे जमी कहते गोटे गंठीटा बांधी मुंडरे जे जेबे ना जेबे किसी गोटे ट्राइबल करी ये सिंगल ट्राइबल महिला को तांकर ओरिजिनालिटी सहित ट्रांसफॉर्म करार अच्छे मत सो आदि रानी सृष्टि से 2018 यही कारण जो होता ए सिंगल ट्राइबल वुमेन स्टैंड इन फ्रंट ऑफ एवरीवन से दैट आई एम ट्राइबल आई एम ब्यूटिफुल बट माय ब्यूटी इज जस्ट नॉट लाइज विथ गुड लुक इट इज बियॉन्ड द गुड लुक because I am the jungle kanya, I am connected with the mother nature and my sanskriti, my treasure, my tradition is very very rich which need to be unveiled. जेमती गोटे मत लगे जन कि डाकुची हाथ धरिकी कह दिस इज ए ट्रेजर which ये लोक मॉडर्न जो सो कॉल्ड मॉडर्न सभ्यता किसी जानी ना सी द ट्रेजर आई एम होल्डिंग सो टू द पीपल unveil. So that's how the Adirani Srushti होता and it considered to be India's first tribal queen. Indian GK रे आज पर्यंत क्वेश्चन आछि पुणी आम सेकेंड एडिशन ए कलु छत्तीसगढ़ सी भी एसएससी रे क्वेश्चन आसी जाइए एनीथिंग एबे देखो तो एबे ऑल ओवर इंडिया रे सब हमारा एम्बेसडर अच्छे ऑल आर द क्वीन्स
डेफिनेटली
द क्वीन दे आर डूइंग सो मच गुड वर्क दे हैव बीन ग्रेटेड से गाँव रु जी आसीला कुआडे जाऊँ सहर बोली कहीकि तुम छाड़ू नथिले एक घरिया कर देथिले ताको एबे ग्रीट करी फुलमाला दे तो से जगह रे सेलिब्रेट करछन्ते आ ताको खाली सेलिब्रेट जो जो तांकर सराउंडिंग जति झियो माने जो मानकर गोटे कॉन्फिडेंस लूज हो जाइतिला सेन को अरे आमे खाली कहीं न जाई हे परिबो
डेफिनेटली
आमे के हम कल्चर को शोकेस न करि परिबो सो दैट द वन पर्सन मेक सच अ वे विल इम्पैक्ट द 1000 women. Because I cannot single reach to everywhere, each corners. Not possible. I have a limitation. So making so many avenues or ambassadors, those are giving an impact in each corner of India now. So that's how I told you this is a pyramid. It's a pyramid now which I'm running.
Definitely.
It's an invisible pyramid, and but my wavelength, my mind, my soul, everything is connected with those people.
Of course.
So that is most important.
It was pleasure being with you, and it was a live learning session for me. And of course, the audience will learn a lot of things. I would mention.
Another one thing I wanted to add. Very soon we are coming with a project. Again, this is a eye opener for all over the globe, not in India. As I told you, that connected with the globe. You might have heard about the Miss India, Miss Universe, and all that. First time in the world history, we are going to do Tribal Queen Universe, Tribal Queen World, Tribal Queen Earth.
That's absolutely amazing.
So it's the first time where actually we earlier planned for Delhi to do this program, but now we are planning to do it in Odisha because reason being, Odisha daughter is the president of India. So we wanted Odisha to scale off, and we are approaching Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha to support us like he is supporting the hockey. So tomorrow this is a land of nature where Tribal Queen Odisha will manifest. Definitely. I can say the Tribal Queen Universe, Tribal Queen World, Tribal Queen Asia, Tribal Queen Earth. So that's the huge project which we are going to launch. It has been officially launched, but it is going to set a date after we get the confirmation from President of India. Then it will be going to do again history in Odisha.
That's a huge initiative, and of course I would say Odisha is ready for these platforms now and is welcoming all of these now. Like we prepared for hockey in a very short span of time and managed each and everything, and now hearing this another
my dream is
news.
Tomorrow whole world know Odisha for the tribal. Definitely. The beautiful treasure which Odisha will create, because my state I love my state.
Thank you for your time, and it was a live learning session for me, and I hope the audiences, the startups, the young people learn a lot from you, and they also need to understand, they will understand the importance of learning as a never ending process, and accepting, and whatever you mentioned into organization making, scaling, and lot much more. So thank you for being with us. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.